A shaky start. It looked like here we go again, but the defense found itself in the probably second, third, fourth quarter.
It did, Jones. Yeah, I thought that was a good bounce back for us after our lackluster defensive game against Atlanta, and but that's the way we have to play. If we're going to be important or relevant in this league, we got to play with that defensive intensity, every night.
Talk about Fred's performance. He came in, gave you some good minutes, didn't hurt you, ran the club, played with Kyle. Your assessment of him?
It's just a tribute to our program from the top to bottom of the 905. The experience he has down there. He's going to go down there and practice tomorrow. So, but it says how tight our program is really says a lot about our program, having our guys ready. If he had been just sitting on the bench down there and not having game experience and game reps, as he's had and Bruno's had and those guys had, he wouldn't have been ready. And so this is a great testament to our program, the investment we made in 905, and then Fred being ready and stepping up. Same thing Norm went through last year. Fred he came in and there was no let up, I told somebody, Corey better hurry up and get well. So some of the footsteps are behind him. But no, we missed Corey, but Fred did a good job.
A couple subtle rotation changes. You had Jonas in the second quarter with the second group, and then Patrick again to start the third quarter. Is that just managing minutes and matchups, or how do you see it?
Managing matchups as much as anything, Doug. Vucevic, like Jonesy said, got off to a big start, got off to a hot start, and we just thought the matchup with Jonas and his size would be a better match for Vucevic, and so that's why we gave him a quick blow to get him back in and timed it where when Vucevic was coming back in to get that matchup.
Get guys out so you can get them back in. Is that some of the hardest things to juggle during a game?
It is, and that's why our scouting department does a good job of we get the minute sheet. We know what other teams' rotations are, so we talk about it as a staff beforehand, and there's a plan to it to make sure we have the proper matchups. And sometimes it helps us, and sometimes foul trouble will change things. Someone not playing as well may change a little bit, but normally it's right on time.
Dwane, what happened with the defense and just jumping back to that in quarters 2, 3, and 4? You've been wanting this all year. What did you see tonight that finally happened?
Jonesy, human nature is amazing. Again, Fournier's been playing well. We held this team to 28 points the second half. And, again, it locked in. The guys were locked in. Everybody did their job on each possession. We talked about it this morning. We showed everybody from Kyle Lowry to whoever played the other night clips, their bad clips. And, again, human nature, we've got to play that way. And when we start believing the #1 offensive ranking hype and believing in the jump shot and think that's going to carry us, it will. You got to score in this league, but you've got to defend your butt off on the other end, and that's where we got to play if we want to be relevant, if we want to be a championship team.
Do you think the Meeks altercation there had anything to do with your turnaround in the second quarter at all?
I don't think so. If that is, we don't have a lot to go on. If that takes that or technical or something to get us going, it's got to come from within, Michael. And that's what I told our guys. It shouldn't take somebody getting thrown out or in a fight to get you going. I don't believe in that. I believe in this innate. It's got to be in your culture, your DNA of who you are to come out and compete, just like Freddie VanVleet did tonight. That's his DNA, his toughness, and how hard he played is who he is.
DeMar had 31, fourth in the league in scoring. What have you seen differently from him this year that we're seeing from him?
Is just his maturity. The game is slower for him now. He's taking what the game has given him. His teammates are doing a good job of getting him open. The offensive spacing has been good to allow him to get open. He's playing through contact. He's creating contact. He's gotten stronger in his body. So all those things together have helped him. His confidence level of playing with the Olympic team this summer, two-time all that growing, and father time is very important also.